Hey YouTube, it's Tommy Saber 1 and I told you in the last video that I was going to make an update video on everything that has happened to me, and it's kind of hard for me to do because I really don't like to talk about it, so I'm going to kind of have to make this serious. I know, shocker. But yeah, last year I had fell in love with someone who was completely wrong for me. I let my emotions overpower my better judgment, and basically I let them destroy me. I was in love with them. They said they loved me too at one point. Then they decided, woohoo, I'm straight now, but I still want to be your best friend. And I also like your best friend. So, being the person that I am, I wanted them to be happy, and I wanted my best friend to be happy. So, I let them go out. And it broke my heart, yes, but I still let them do it. Because I wanted them to be happy. I started cutting because of this, and turns out he cheated on my best friend with me, which that broke my heart because like she was one of my best friends. Like I couldn't stand even thinking about hurting her, and I did. Anyway, he broke up with her, and still he's straight. He's still straight. Um, and went out with another one of my friends, and another, and another, and another, and another. I started to just completely lose my mind because I was in love with them. I thought they were gonna come back to me, but they never did. They just kept hurting me and hurting me. I would cut really bad. I have scars still. I burnt myself. I mean, like, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, scar mark. I went through a pretty deep, dark depression at that time, and my family life wasn't so well. My mom and my aunt were both alcoholics, and they really weren't there for me at the time, so I just lost it. I broke down, and the final straw happened. Uh, it happens around Christmas time last year, which I gave him a birthday present. Let's call him Bob. I gave Bob a birthday present, and yes, I know that's a sucky fake name. I gave him a Christmas present, and it was a keychain that said the word faith. And I wrote a note saying that this is to show that no matter what happens between us, I will always have faith that me and him would be friends, at least. That Monday, I think, he refused to talk to me, and because he sat in class with me, he just like ignored me the entire period. And then around the end of the class, he gets up in front of the whole class and says, "You know what? I hate this thing." Takes the keychain off of his belt and like sets it on fire and just like throws it in the garbage can. And that's like it. I just break down. I'm crying. I lost my dang mind. That night, I decided that I wanted to try to commit suicide. I just didn't want to live anymore. I know now that it wasn't the right choice, but at that point, I just really didn't want to be here anymore. So, I told my friend Adam, well, not Adam, oopsies. Okay, well, no, not Adam. Oh, well, Adam. Told him that I was going to commit suicide. And he saved my life. He called the cops. And they called an ambulance. And pretty much I went to a mental hospital for a couple days. Not a mental hospital. Children's health place. Where I was with other kids that had similar problems, and I got to talk about it. So after that, they found out about my home situation with my alcoholic family, so I was forced to move, which actually wasn't really bad. Then I moved to a different state, but it didn't really work out there, so I moved back down here, and I'm actually very lucky because it was going to be a foster home that I was going to go into, but instead my cousins, which I really did not know them at all, like I hardly knew their names, they decided to take me in, which I still don't understand. They say that it's what family does, but I don't know, it just seems kind of weird that you would take somebody in that you don't even know. I mean, they're too perfect. Yeah. But anyway, I have a counselor now, so I'm getting the help I need. And yeah, this is a long video. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm currently working on getting my GED. I should be actually getting it in like a month. I'm hoping, getting a car. I passed driver's ed. Everything's pretty much changed from where I was. I am definitely better than I was. And yes, I did get rid of that a-hole from my life, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty much it. For this video at least, because I know it's like 30 minutes long by now, probably. Okay, well, until next time, this is Tommy Saber R1. Love you. Yeah. Bye, YouTube.